Yo, what is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another daily video. Hope everybody out there is doing well. I'm 20 hours into Prey, should have a review up soon. I think I'm close to finishing it, so look out for that. But today's video is going to be about Phil Spencer smacking down fanboys and snuffing out the console war. Now, we all know Mr. Spencer has a tendency to talk a lot on Twitter, especially in comparison to his counterparts over at Sony. He interacts a lot with the fans, maybe not necessarily on a daily basis, but pretty often. He'll field questions, sometimes giving a definitive answer, and sometimes, of course, giving a more measured PR response. Now, got two instances here of this, and yeah, I guess you could say it's a slow news day, or I couldn't come up with any better topics, but I love seeing Phil drop the hammer on these fanboys and the console war stuff. So you guys all know I enjoyed Little Nightmares. It's one of the best games to release this year. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I recommended to Phil that he should play the game, and he has, and he's enjoying it. So he's been retweeting the game quite a bit, congratulating the team members for their accomplishments. He retweeted here, as you can see, Little Nightmares tweeted out, "Hey, the critics love the game, right? Everybody's liking Little Nightmares." Phil responds, "Congrats on the really good reviews." But then someone by the Twitter handle here, Horizon Zero Flaws. Horizon Zero Flaws. I wonder what side of the fence this person straddles on, right? What camp is he in? He says, "Seems like Team Xbox and Phil are really pumping this game, even though it's multi-plat. Also strange the Metacritic 6 points higher on Xbox One than on PS4. Is there a conspiracy afoot? Uh-oh. Somebody get Alex Jones out here. I think this is a valid conspiracy. Is Phil only tweeting about Little Nightmares because it's 6 point higher on Metacritic than the PS4 version? Oh my God, stop the presses. We have found out the answer. This demands explanation. What is Phil going to say about this damning evidence presented, right? And Phil says, "I'll never feel strange promoting great games. You should play it on the platform you own." Ooh. That's the thing, like, a lot of people don't realize Phil loves to play games, and he'll talk about the games he likes to play. I mean, even in the Xbox community, a lot of people didn't like it when Phil was, congratulating Uncharted, the Naughty Dog developed game, and, like Zelda and stuff. Like, he'll promote and talk about a lot of great games that come out, but yet I kind of found it funny that this one particular fan, Horizon Zero Flaws, was basically insinuating that the only reason they're talking about it is because it's 6 points higher on Metacritic. Interesting. Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to kind of mention here was this thread where, Phil said something that I think everybody should take to heart. Gamers in general, especially the fanboys and stuff, and Phil, a lot of people, they'll compliment Mike or Phil for shining the spotlight on indie titles or games that people just might miss in general. And since Phil and Mike have a lot of followers, maybe someone might pick up the game because of, their tweet or their response to the game, right? And Phil said this kind of about that. He said, When specific game discussions turn from playing great games to which piece of plastic I own, I feel like we lost the plot a bit." And those are some fantastic words from Phil, and I wish more people would adhere to that. Because even now, a lot of people will say Xbox done, or Xbox has no games, or even before previously when PlayStation was struggling with the exclusives, it was always you make fun of them for not having any, just like Xbox is gonna get made fun of now. How can you enjoy a game on a rival platform? A lot of just hate out there. A lot of just hate, not only for Xbox, but a lot of people hate PlayStation. A lot of people hate Nintendo, and I troll Nintendo a bit. They're just not for me. But great games should be talked about. They should be promoted, not just by us gamers out there. You know, I do my Rand's Indie Spotlight so more people can say it, but like heads of companies. And you shouldn't second guess, I guess, their motives for doing so. Like like Horizon Zero Flaws did earlier. Second guessed Phil's, admiration for the game by insinuating that he's only doing it because the game's 6 points higher on Metacritic, And if a game's great, just play the game. I don't understand why people get so butthurt about whether the game's exclusive or not exclusive. A great game is a great game, period. Whether it's on PlayStation 4, whether it's on the Switch, whether it's on PC, or whether it's on Xbox. There's just so much hate to wade through that I think we get away from the specific game discussions, like Phil said, where we can talk about, really good games. I can't wait to talk about Prey. I know there's kind of been a divide in there. A lot of people consider it great, like me. A lot of people don't. But at least there's no arguing about, well, which version is the best, or, like, oh, you're playing on Xbox and that's the shitty version, or you're playing on PlayStation, you're playing the best version. The discussion should be about the games themselves, not on the console you play them on or the piece of plastic that you own. So, interesting discussion. Love it when Phil does these types of things on Twitter. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I have some videos planned for the rest of the week. NBA Playgrounds tomorrow, some Forza Horizon DLC. Me and Jez have a podcast on Wednesday, so you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and I will see everybody later.